Amstrad 8256 is a complete word processor. It has a big 256K memory, a high-resolution monitor with built-in disk drive, and inclusive word processing software, as well as a fully integrated printer. Yet it costs just £399 plus VAT. When you update the office, shouldn't you make room for one? The Amstrad 8256, more than a word processor for less than most typewriters.
What I want is a magazine about money, my money, and how to make more of it. One magazine, that's all I want. One weekly magazine that does it all. Not just stocks and shares, but things like unit trusts and savings and building societies and everything. Something that'll show me if I could pay less tax, all that kind of thing. I want it clear, I want it simple, I want it right. Any ideas? Investors Chronicle. At your newsagent every Friday. Money made easy.
Soon, Tokyo will be much closer to London. Nearly 6 hours closer. From April the 1st, Japan Airlines will be the only airline flying non-stop between London and Tokyo. Isn't that just what you'd expect from the world's #1 international airline? Japan Airlines. Everything you expect and more.
If you have £500 or more to invest, let Abbey National move it up to 5-star interest. Abbey's 5-star interest rates start high at 8.75% and go up the more you invest. To 9% at £2,000 plus. To 9.25% at £5,000 plus. To 9.5% at £10,000 plus. With instant access and no penalties. 5-star interest.
Most life assurance will see that you're well provided for if you're left on your own. Then there's Commercial Union. We offer full life cover with a cash sum for you and your husband to enjoy together. Because CU Life is for living.
What you have stolen from me.
Tomorrow night on 4, Time Bandits. A young boy is propelled into a bizarre series of adventures through time and space.
Hello, I'm Hood.
It's Robin Hood.
Good morning. You're all robbers.
Oh,
then,
the best, Mr. Hood.
Jolly good.
I am all-powerful.
Why, if that's the case, are you unable to escape?
It's a good question.
The British television premiere of Time Bandits is tomorrow night at 10, here on 4.
And we journey back in time to last Friday evening in the Tube in a couple of minutes when Jules and Paula introduced Junior, Latin Quarter, Prince, Grace Jones, a special feature on music in Nigeria, and more.
When you update the office, shouldn't you make room for an Amstrad 8256? It's more than a word processor for less than most typewriters.
Most colds mean 2 big miseries.
This stuffed up nose and sore throat.
This double problem needs double-action lockets. Penetrating menthol vapors help clear your stuffy nose, while the medicated liquid center soothes your sore throat. Soon you're feeling like yourself again.
That's better.
Double-action medicated lockets help clear your nose and soothe your throat. In new menthol eucalyptus, too.
When I said arrivederci to Roma in the 1st century and came to conquer Peterborough, I've got to admit it was a bit of a backwater. Look at it now, though. Got its own cathedral. 12th century, bit avant-garde if you ask me. Catherine of Aragon's buried here, you know. After living with Henry VIII, I'm not surprised she's scarpered up this way. Lovely houses. And very peaceful.
Pearl Assurance, Hotpoint, TSB, British Sugar. These are just some of the legion companies who've moved to Peterborough since the Romans did. Free phone Peterborough for more about the Peterborough effect. It's been working for centuries.
I'm sure we should be looking at the pink and the yellow, then the tracksuit with the contrary outfit. That's with every movement you make.
When you have to listen to as many opinions as I do in a day, you really appreciate those that are unbiased.
Well, if I was you, Debbie, I'd take the other to France.
If you want a cash card that also pays you interest, Halifax Card Cash, the one that gives you a little extra.
Now there's a completely new kind of Andrex. It has a fuller, softer feel. A fatter roll and a more absorbent kind of strength. Which means it goes even further and lasts even longer. And that makes it even better value for money. New Andrex, now even better value.
If NEC's new thinking facsimile can phone documents in a matter of seconds, round the world or round the corner, at any time of night or day, to up to 100 different addresses, and redial if engaged, automatically adjust its own image quality for halftone or typescript, with foolproof simplicity, what could one do for your business? Dial 01200 0200 now for details of the NEFAX thinking facsimile range from NEC.
This Friday on Channel 4, Susie Kendall and Dennis Waterman.
Would you fancy coming out with me, would you? Tonight? What made you really come to Battersea, Polly?
Freedom, I suppose.
Freedom? Come to Battersea for freedom? I fancied you. You know, as soon as I saw you. Do me a favour, will you? Seduce me.
Dennis Waterman in Up the Junction, Friday at 11:20 on Channel 4.
Now on 4, we take the tube back to last Friday night.
Good evening and welcome to the live tube. As you can see, the punters all queuing up. Are you cold? Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes, I'm going into the warm then. You can see them all straining at the leash there. And we can see some of the things that we're having on. For instance, here we have Edward Bear in one of his works of art. He's also be performing a song for us later, we'll be seeing that. And on the screens here, we can have a small taste of some of the things that we'll be having on the programme. For instance, we'll be having...
Here's a hustler.
Fast Eddie, Minnesota Fats.
6 in the corner.
The hustle is on.
125. Game. 13. 6 in the corner. Ace in the corner. Well, cross-side. 3 ball. Charlie, I'm gonna take him.
This Saturday at 11.
Your shot. You miss.
It's amazing the people you meet at a summer school.
Now you have the power to turn on the lights with new Poly highlights in blonde and now auburn. Easy. Practical. Precise. Speedy. Dries fast. Very fast. Anytime, anywhere. Clip Colors Automatic Nail Varnish Applicator by Christian Dior.
If you need us,
New York, tomorrow.
call us. We'll be there. You can, on that you can depend.
DHL Worldwide Express.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no country wild enough, ain't no desert wide enough to keep us from you.
With more offices in more countries, DHL delivers documents faster worldwide than anyone. DHL delivers when you want it, where you want it, worldwide.
Astro team, scramble.
A comic strip book with scripts for this programme and 4 others is available from bookshops at £4.95.
The producers of this programme wish to make it quite clear that the term cabbage head is in no way a derogatory reference to the Right Honourable Sir Geoffrey Howe. And we apologise for any confusion this may have caused.
Excuse me. There you go. Yes, OK. Right, thank you. Complaint about the Sir Geoffrey Howe cabbage joke.
What? From Sir Geoffrey Howe?
No, from a cabbage.
Who Dares wins next Tuesday on 4.
Now on 4, Archie discovers that Murray is a criminal.
lovely special pack of sugar puffs. 6 to collect, and they all have googly eyes.
I wonder where they got that idea from.
Ronald McDonald's got time for you when you want something that's fun to do. Ronald knows the time and place to put a big smile on your face with his funny tricks, it's true. Ronald's got a great time for you.
Ronald McDonald's got time for you.
Do people pay that little extra for Lurpak because it's so firm? Or because it's so creamy? Or because it doesn't leave the dairy until it's freshly wrapped in foil? Or just because their family enjoy the taste so much? Or is it that Danish Lurpak is the finest butter in the world?
There are times when you deserve more than a coffee break, so make a cup of Mellow Birds. You'll find its smooth, mellow flavor turns an ordinary coffee break into a mellow moment. Mellow Birds for mellow moments.
Every day should have some.
Life is for living.
Give your cat a whole new taste for life with new tastier recipe Kitty Cat. 100% of the nourishment he needs. And now with even more of the meaty taste cats love. Kitty Cat, 100% nourishment for life. Now in a new tastier recipe.
More women prefer Alberto jojoba than any other jojoba. Could it be that Alberto jojoba gives them the pure extract of the jojoba nut? Maybe it's that Alberto jojoba gently moisturizes their hair. Or perhaps it's because Alberto jojoba leaves their hair soft, silky, and beautiful. We think it's because for these women, Alberto jojoba is beautiful hair in a nutshell.
Some programs for Wednesday night on Anglia. At 7, a new series and an encounter with a world of strange powers. A look into the files of scientist and writer Arthur C. Clarke. Coronation Street is at 7:30, and at 8, This Is Your Life for Eamon Andrews' surprise guest of honour. There comes a time for comedy at 8:30 as Andrew Sachs continues his search for the meaning of life. While at 9, The Widows return for a new 6-part drama. Crime seems to have paid, but how long can they hang on to their money and good fortune? After news at 10, the movie premiere at 10:30 stars Robert Redford as Brubaker, engaged in an uphill struggle against police corruption. Some programmes for Wednesday night here on Anglia.
Well, a reminder now to our younger viewers that in half an hour we start your programmes with Button Moon, and that'll be followed by a trip to our backyard. First of all, though, here's about Britain and a country living.
Well, there's a connection between those Morris men and this river, the Great Ouse. Or rather, a connection between the dancers and what grows on the banks of the Ouse, one of East Anglia's major waterways, as it flows in leisurely fashion through the flat lands of Cambridgeshire.
Tomorrow on BBC One, it's Circus Night at Maplin's Holiday Camp.
Signorinas, signors, I now present to you my famous African alliance from Africa. You are a good little lion, and you are a very good little lion.
He's missed me again. It's him right, you know. He's give April 2 sweets. Just you wait till I get you back in the den.
Heidi High is tomorrow at 7:50 on BBC One.
Back to Boxing Day now, and in 45 minutes, John Nettles stars in a special feature-length episode of Bergerac. And we stay across the channel for our next programme on One, as the accent is firmly on comedy, in a quiet little cafe in occupied France.
We showed that film in place of Fear is the Key, which would have been unsuitable as entertainment in the light of recent events. Tomorrow night, Barry Manilow makes his television debut as a movie star when he plays the role of the ill-fated hero Tony in the romantic musical based on his hit song Copacabana. That's tomorrow at 10 to 11.
We're in country, Hong Kong.
Full of Eastern promise, the new Radio Times offers a chance to win the dream holiday of a lifetime and discover the magic of the Orient. Wishing you were here, Sue Lawley reviews 88 for the Beeb, Fry and Laurie do their bit, and next door, neighbour Shane spreads his wings. A real Holiday 89 postcard from paradise, the question being, where is Desmond? Not who.
Actually, I'm the new boy on the programme.
He's the one on the left. The Radio Times. The sun shines right out of it.
This is BBC One. Now, a late-night concert that definitely won't allow you to nod off. It's art or bust, or perhaps a combination of the two, with the lady who always gives 110%, the one and only Bette Midler.
Celebrities round the back, and then you have 3 guests round the front. One by one, they feel the knockers. What do you think, Tom?
Join us next week in this makeshift bar for some more heavy, red-hot double Dutch.
But now we leave you with this, our most favorite Dutch techno track from Holland. Get into this place, Van Groovert!
A tough new voice in the American theater has arrived, and the owner of that voice is named Barton Fink.
In the Hollywood Dream season,
we're all expecting great things.
The winner of the Palme d'Or in the 1991 Cannes Film Festival.
You're just a tourist with a typewriter, Barton. I live here. Don't you understand that?
The Coen brothers' sensational Barton Fink, tomorrow at 10 on 4.
or digitally.
Okay.
It has random access. It's capable of taking the odd little knock. And it's as portable as you are. The Sony Mini Disc, the future of tape.
The best rock and roll album in the world, ever. With an incredible 50 rock and roll greats. The best rock and roll album, the best value, the best hits. It has to be the best rock and roll album in the world, ever.
Come on, Cole, jack back! 50, 50, 50! 50, 50, 50!
We have all the love in the world. If that's all we have, you will find we need nothing more. Only love.
At this point, we were going to promote the brand new series of Don't Forget Your Toothbrush, but instead, we thought we'd spend the money on the show. It gets everyone going. Oh! It's back. Don't Forget Your Toothbrush, 26th of November, Channel 4.
Have you ever had a sex fantasy about someone you work with? Interesting thought, fellow video yaki. However, I'm still busy chewing over some key moments from tonight's hilarious US import, Herman's Head. But back to the sex fantasy. Many a time, Petra, I've seen you wandering through the industrial heartlands of our native Holland, wearing nothing but your furry clogs. And I think to myself, no. And yet you persist with the video surveillance, Marielle. But back to some healthy viewing. Bob Godfrey's 9 to 5. Adult animation is go!
I don't like my job very much, but I have discovered a way.
Christmas isn't much fun without packs of sage and onion, a new apple and herb.
My true love sent to me, do 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 do, 8 ba 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 7. Five golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
This Sanyo MIDI system is small enough to fill a mansion with sound. Compact disc, Dolby, and an ear-pounding 35 watts a channel. All in a neat unit that leaves plenty of room to swing a cat. Sanyo. The smaller, the better. If you use anti-dandruff or medicated shampoo, that's your type of conditioner. Whilst dry hair needs the rich type. Cream Silk matches up the different types of hair with different types of conditioner. So whatever your hair type, you can have the perfect conditioner.
Extra rich. That's my type.
Cream Silk Conditioner. Which one's your type?
Actually, I made my first double century, appropriately enough, at Lord's.
Lord's?
Coolly compiled, I seem to recollect, before lunch. My second was altogether more flamboyant. The pale cream it was, with lashings of soda.
Thank you, darling.
It's not hard to make a double century. All you need is to be bold enough.
Thanks, Spencer. I knew that.
Well, from the deep south to just a bit south, the Royal Albert Hall and the Dionne Warwick concerts. Next on Anglia.
Denim. With After Effects.
There's Kestrel. And now, there's Kestrel Super Strength. People who know about bite, buy it.
Mr. Dog is even tastier.
New, tastier recipe, Mr. Dog. With fine selected meats in delicious jelly. We guarantee he'll love you for it. Mr. Dog, specially prepared because some dogs are special.
All I said was Mr. Dog is even tastier.
Smells good. Ham?
Turkey and ham.
Oh, turkey.
Turkey risotto.
Oh, great. I was feeling a bit peckish.
Oh, what a foul. I say, do I detect a hint of turkey here?
Yes, but don't gobble it up all at once.
Oh, yes, very amusing. It's kebabs tomorrow.
Are these kebabs? Not turkey, are they?
Turkish.
No thanks, just
Well, looky here.
Hi.
You got any barbers where you come from, boy?
There's a coffee place.
You still live someplace, boy?
No.
Put a knife in your equipment. Long life, ever-ready gold seal, the heart of the machine.
BASF, chemical innovators, carbon fiber, paints and plastics, crop care, conservation, info systems, building care, health care, beauty care, fashion wear, color flair. BASF, the people with the right chemistry.
There's a new fragrance from Impulse called Captivation. It's an all-over perfume body spray with the reassurance of an effective deodorant. So when a man you've never met before suddenly gives you flowers, that's Captivation from Impulse. Men just can't help acting on it.
Hello, welcome to Anglia Through the Night, and let's kick off straight away with the second part of the Dionne Warwick concert.
Seems I came to the wrong address.
That's all right, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got business to tend to.
Vauxhall announced a new member of the lineup, the Astra SRI. The body is more aerodynamic than any of its competitors. You'll find no shortage of equipment. And now the SRI has a fuel-injected 1800 engine, making it capable of 123 miles an hour. Drive the new Astra SRI and leave the crowd behind.
So many roads.
What do you think of Jensen's report?
Looks terrific.
I thought so too.
It's nice to see our computer system is finally earning its keep.
Wish that were true.
What do you mean?
Marketing isn't using our system anymore.
Then how did they do this?
They did it on their own system, the one they got a month ago.
They put this together in a month?
Well, not quite, Frank. They did it in a week.
It's tough trying to land a job when you're young. There you are, anxious to please. You're sure you've got what it takes. Then just when you think you're finally getting somewhere, they pop the question, any experience? And you're back where you started from. How can you get the experience they're after when nobody will give you a job in the first place? Use this. It's not just a booklet, it's a way into working. With help into training, help into work, even help into starting businesses, Action for Jobs has over 30 ways to get people on their feet. More help than you ever imagined. Action for Jobs, helping you to help yourself. Get the booklet from main post offices or job centres.
The road's as crucial as the car is on a romantic Sunday drive. She wants to be stuck in Ferraris, not in a jam on the M5. In the blue triangle, everything seems strange. In the blue triangle, you see a change.
Gee, look what they taught that ruddy cockatoo. Hey, perhaps it'll drink your 4X.
Not unless they taught the little blighter how to do karate.
Australians wouldn't give a Castlemaine 4X for anything else.
Ah, the romance of flying. If this is the kind of feeling you have about flying, maybe it's time you looked at Air Canada. You see, we try to treat you as an individual. So, if you'd like to feel different about flying, look to Air Canada for a breath of fresh air.
There's a lot of vitamin C in an orange. But it would take an orange this big to give you 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Now, if you can't find an orange this big, try one of these. Redoxin Effervescent. 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in one little fizzy tablet. Redoxin. Vitamin C with a fizz. At your chemist.
Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
No other ketchup tastes like Heinz, because no other ketchup is richer or thicker than Heinz. Heinz is rich with juicy tomatoes, so it'll never be thin on flavor. There's no taste better than Heinz.
We're here to test the astonishing acceleration of the new Renault 5 GT Turbo. And there we have it. There'll be another commercial along in a minute. Meanwhile, here is some music. The Renault 5 GT Turbo. What's yours called?
Television is defined as the electronic transmission of distant objects or events. Philips have just redefined it. A flatter, squarer screen, computer-controlled teletext, a picture of extraordinary clarity. So however distant the events, our objectives are always clearly defined. FST2640 from Philips. Take a closer look.
There's a rather special club that offers more than most would expect. The drinks are on the house. The food is delicious. We even have our own private air terminal for your use. There's room to work at this club. Or just relax. You can even sleep here for no extra charge. Or just sit back and enjoy the magnificent view. This club is called Pan Am First and Clipper Class. Today, you can expect more from Pan Am.
When the Italians aren't waving their hands around, they're waving their food around. And should you be heading this way, a word about your plastic. Will it let you sample the vintage vino?
No.
Will it help you look like Al Pacino?
No.
The fact is, throughout Italy, the British Barclay card is welcomed at thousands more places than certain charge cards I could mention. That's also true in Spain, in France.
Just one cornetto.
Isn't he in the wrong commercial?
For details, dial 100 and ask for free phone Barclaycard. A Wang system will make almost any combination of computers work together.
Tell me.
This brings back memories.
Precious?
Pure gold.
It must be something in the air.
Only the aroma of Gold Blend promises the taste that's rich, that's pure, that's smooth, that's only Gold Blend. Nescafe Gold Blend.
How about another reminder?
Nescafe Gold Blend, the promise of pure gold.
Steak? On Monday? Is it your birthday?
No.
Is it the dog's birthday?
No.
Is it my birthday?
No.
Prize steak. A remarkable idea from the Bird's Eye Steakhouse. Big, meaty and made with pure beef, you could easily mistake it for steak.
Your sister's found a husband.
No.
And how come we're having steak?
We're not.
Prize steak from the Bird's Eye Steakhouse. Will you mistake it for steak?
Look in the mirror this week. The evil trade in pets, a report that will shock every animal lover. Hollywood's hottest property, Kathleen Turner, on sex, money and men. U2, the bizarre secret life of Bono. Can Liverpool still be top dogs without Ian Rush? Win 5 fabulous Ford XR3i's free, plus 100 microwaves to be won. Miracard power every day this week at Woolworths. Money off those Mother's Day gifts. Become a Miracard VIP. Entry forms at your newsagent. Buy the Daily Mirror tomorrow.
For a first-rate approach to home, life and motor insurance, talk to General Accident. In an uncertain world, it could well be your best policy.
This is 58th Street. Let's just go up Fifth Avenue.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Oh, dear.
What?
I think it started. I need an ambulance.
Oh, no. Don't panic. Don't panic. Excuse me, sir. Wait, can you... we need a hospital. Oh, wait, can you stop for 1 second? My wife's having a baby. I need a hospital. Is anybody a doctor here? Oh, pardon me. We're from out of town. Find the doctor. Oh, the bus. Taxi. Sweetie, everything's fine. You're fine.
Let me through, please. Let me through. I'm a British Airways stewardess.
Everyone at British Airways is trained to an extraordinarily high standard in the art of caring for people. And wherever they are, they remember it.
Don't worry. You're going to be all right. Everything's under control. Your wife's fine. She's on her way to the maternity ward.
British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
Next Sunday, our murder mystery suspense film stars Raymond Burr and George Kennedy in a tense drama about the search for a killer with a bizarre predilection for murdering priests. Priest Killer, next Sunday at 7:45. Darby's back at the famous London Palladium with live Sunday night entertainment.
Dr. Rumsey says marriage is a religious experience. Mine is. Every time I get home, she goes, oh, God.
Top comedy performances live from the Palladium. There's the best in music too. Top of the bill on April the 5th. Tom Jones.
Join me for a great night out live from the Palladium.
Spend Sunday nights at the Palladium with LWT. Next on LWT this Sunday, the international news from ITN.
The moment you wake up on a Trust House 40 Hotel's leisure break, you'll find your normal routine has changed. Everything from getting the breakfast to making the beds, from doing the shopping to watching the big match, and then planning what to have for dinner. Why not turn an ordinary weekend into something special? From around £25 a night each. For a free brochure, ring free phone Trust House 40 now. Ask for room service.
At Barclays, we understand that businessmen often need more than just our money. That's why our managers visit thousands of businesses every week. That's why we have teams of specialist advisors. And that's why we spend so much time getting to know your plans for the future. It's not surprising, then, that at Barclays, we're also helping thousands of small businesses grow bigger. Helping many of the country's most important industries become even more successful, and committing a massive £16 billion to building up British business. Barclays. We'll look at your business, not just your balance sheet.
It's 300 years since Isaac Newton first set out the laws of gravity and motion. 4 fascinating stamps from the Royal Mail celebrate his discoveries, which have been held to mark the beginning of science as we know it today. Buy them at your local post office from Tuesday, March the 24th. Most main offices sell presentation packs with much more about Newton and his work, as well as these colourful postcards. British stamps. Beautiful gifts you want to keep.
Take the Star! Top columnist Peter Torrey takes the States by storm. Go stateside for secrets of the White House, couples in space, and Miami vice patrols. Tinseltown's Dudley Moore, Bo Derek, Captain Kirk, David Hemmings tell Torrey all. The amazing ups and downs of married strife with Cuddly Ken by ex-wife Lee Everett. Rambo goes over the top. Free tickets for Stallone's new movie for Lucky Star readers. Soaring, tantalizing, action-packed, rocking.
Between love and madness lies obsession. Calvin Klein's obsession now takes over the body. Oh, the feel of it.
Virgin Atlantic doesn't have actresses
Next.
or models
Excuse me, stewardess. Next.
or bullies.
Table up, belts tight.
We just have stewardesses who want to be stewardesses, and the lowest fully inclusive fares to New York and Miami. Virgin Atlantic. We cut fares, not corners.
Next Saturday on LWT.
Parkinson 1-to-1 is a new series of interview programs in which I'll be talking to outstandingly talented people and discovering the influences that shape their lives. I couldn't have wished for a better start because my first guest is one of the great names of modern cinema, Jack Lemmon. In films like Some Like It Hot, The Apartment, The Odd Couple, China Syndrome and Missing, he showed a rare range and mastery of his craft.
Next Saturday at 10 on LWT.
You're watching LWT. Now we join ITN for today's international news. Your newscaster, David Cass.
Irish Republican feud, 2 more murders. Inquiries begin into Scottish oil refinery explosion. Ferry tragedy, herald of free enterprise may be righted in a week. And Tottenham beats the league leaders. Good evening. The feuding factions of the Irish National Liberation Army have murdered 2 more of their own members in Northern Ireland. 12 people connected with the band INLA have now died violent deaths since the latest spate of killings began in December. The
Hatters Furniture Group for quality carpets, furnishings and fitted Schreiber kitchens and bedrooms. Large stock for immediate delivery. Hatters at Bedford, Bletchley and Whittlesea.
The Payless DIY sale pushes down prices on your DIY. The Payless DIY sale starts tomorrow.
Wake up to Hatfield sale with bargains in all departments.
Hatfields of Colchester, positively home from home.
One room to decorate or an entire house? Either way, creating a home will help you get it right.
Published in weekly parts for filing in practical binders, it will help you plan the layout of a room, help you choose a colour scheme, show you how the same room can look in several different decorating styles, and give you all the options to help you get it right.
Full of step-by-step instructions, useful tips, and bright ideas. Creating a home is on sale now.
Queensway's great winter sale is on now, with dazzling price cuts over a whole range of furniture and carpets. Pop down to Queensway now.
Save up to £1,000. Gigantic sale of top-quality used cars starts 27th of December at
Charles King of Bedford.
Well, this is an unexpected pleasure, Buffy. Business a little slack, is it?
On the contrary, never been busier. Just let Lloyd's Bank handle all my problems these days.
Oh, really? Paul!
Hello? Oh, really? Oh, splendid, thanks. Sorry about that, old boy. Lloyd's Bank, offering a few options on a business loan for our expansion program.
Ha! Lloyd's Bank. Paul!
Hello? Oh, really? Splendid. Oh, thanks very much. Sorry, Lloyd's Bank again. Firming up on the factoring scheme. Great boost for the old cash flow.
As if Lloyd's Bank's newfangled schemes are not bad enough, they are ruining my whole afternoon with them. Paul! Oh, really? This is intolerable.
Actually, it's for you.
Oh, Vicar! I did hit something! Oh, your greenhouse. Paul! Paul!
Lloyd's Bank, a thoroughbred amongst banks.
MFI's biggest sale of the year. With two-door kitchen units from just $14.99. Sink tops under £20. Taps under £10. Massive reductions on hygienic kitchens and bedrooms. Plus an extra 10% off ticketed sale prices. Thousands of furniture bargains for every room in the house at sale prices. Go for it. The sale's on now.
You in 1985. And we'll leave you with a few examples of how, no matter what the pressures, I always manage to retain my dignity. Can I have a steak, please?
I'm sorry, sir, I can't serve you.
Why ever not?
Because cowboys don't wear ties, and we can't serve you as long as you're wearing this tie. Let me take care of it for you.
What am I going to do with this?
I'm going to add it to the collection.
Wherever you go, you can buy little models of the Cocky Frog. My producer seems to think this reminds him of me. I can't see why. Ow!
Wait for it.
Can you imagine the depressing feeling when for the first time the doors clanged shut in front of you? From Alcatraz prison in San Francisco, that's the end of Entertainment USA this week. We'll see you next week. Okay, you can open the doors now. You can open the doors now. Ow!
a few moments, MASH, the final episode.
A classic drama serial for the new season on BBC Two. Anna of the Five Towns. Arnold Bennett's tale of a young woman whose life is transformed on her 21st birthday.
You're of age today, Anna, and there's something for you. Your mother had £18,000 in government stock. That was near 25 years ago. Your worth this day is near £50,000, Anna, as makes no difference, and that's a tardy bit.
£50,000?
Ah, wench.
There are difficult decisions ahead as Anna's wealth forces her to face the harsh realities of business life.
Shouldn't have expected to see you here, Mr. Wright.
Father asked me to go.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to tell you, I can't pay you anything now. I haven't got a penny. Nor a penny. But if you can but wait a week, tell your father I'll pay £20 next week.
Father said that was what you said last week, Mr. Price.
Divided Loyalties for Anna of the Five Towns, a classic serial for the new season on BBC Two.
After the main news now, BBC One takes its annual look at the events and issues of the past 12 months as Frank Boff and Selina Scott present a review of the year 1984. On BBC Two, the moment when many a fan will shed a tear as we say goodbye, farewell and amen to an ever-popular and multi-award-winning series which ends its 11-year run with a feature-length episode which drew the largest ever television audience when it was shown in America. MASH.
You're on the way. Wish you a happy holiday from me. I suppose it has to be murder. It couldn't be suicide.
No, sir. But no powder burns. Look.
Pity. Such a beautiful morning. Any sign of the gun?
No, sir.
All right.
The last 3.5 years, and played a large part in earning it its reputation for newsmaking in a highly competitive field.
And that's all from the weekend team. A very good night to you.
Now, the weather forecast tonight will be rather cloudy and mainly dry at first, temperatures falling during the first part of the night to around 5 Celsius, 41 Fahrenheit, but later the temperature will rise again as thickening cloud spreads from the west, bringing outbreaks of rain by dawn. Monday will start dull and wet with some heavy rain clearing slowly from the west during the morning, and it will become drier, though still rather cloudy with just the odd bright spell during the afternoon. Maximum temperature 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light southerly.
They don't leave a name, and all they say is, ha, ha, ha. No, the message was, I feel wicked awful.
He tried to eat his shirt.
Where is Thunderbolt? Somebody shut that loony up.
Let's assume the position, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bend over.
And kiss on
Hill Street Blues, tomorrow at 10 on 4.
Next, Clive James with surprises from behind the Iron Curtain.
Onto every life, a little rain must fall. But if you have one of Legal & General's savings plans, perhaps not. After you finish saving, you can take out the cash, or reinvest it, or in some cases, choose to draw an income from it. And the rain? Let the rain go to Spain.
Amiable, capable, legal and general. Ask your financial advisor or broker.
When you're in a tight spot, Metro gets you going.
If there is any work for me, get a job. Sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da. Get a job. Sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da. Get a job. Sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da.
These days, better people come from Brook Street. Because before you see the person we send you from Brook Street, we'll have seen a whole lot more who weren't exactly right for your job. Brook Street is changing.
Get a job.
Reception. Could you make up my bill? I'll be checking out of the hotel any minute now. Thank you.
When your money's earning interest in a building society card account, you don't want to draw it out before you have to. Matrix is a countrywide network of cash machines from 7 top building societies. Alliance and Leicester, the Anglia, Bradford and Bingley, Bristol and West, the Leeds, the Woolwich, and soon the National and Provincial. Even if you're far from your own local society, Matrix can come up with the cash.
Planning a bank job, are we, sir? You wouldn't catch me in one of those places.
Matrix keeps your money working right up to the last minute.
Ah, the romance of flying. If this is the kind of feeling you have about flying, maybe it's time you looked at Air Canada. You see, we try to treat you as an individual. So, if you'd like to feel different about flying, look to Air Canada for a breath of fresh air.
This Sunday, the South Bank Show features the Penguin Cafe Orchestra. That's Penguin Cafe Orchestra on the South Bank Show.
No, it wasn't the fun-loving Swedes, it was the East Germans. Not usually known for being naughty, but nowadays bent on proving that Marxism can be amusing. Carry on communism. Most of the communist countries present a scornful face to the Western world, but in the living room at home, their TV sets reveal an obsession with decadent Western culture, even to the point of imitating it.